What is going on, guys? Thanks for tuning in to another video. I don't even know what day, like, I'm basically just throwing this all into one video. Today we're gonna go head back up to the shop. It's been a few days since I last went up there and spoke with the owner, since my guy is not working there anymore. Under my to my knowledge, he's not. So I need to make a quick stop to Home Depot to buy the hard plastic, or the hard I think it's like polythene long tube that we're going to use to siphon the gas. I have a pair of long needle nose pliers, which I need because the last time I tried to do this, the tube was too big and I got a little piece. I had to cut it and I got a little piece of it stuck in the gas tank. We're going to be using some of this guy as well. I should have bought a knife. I'm gonna need to run back in and go grab my knife. But yeah, apparently the Ford vehicles, they're supposed to come with these. Mine did not, so I had to go buy one from whatchamacallit, from O'Reilly's. Thankfully they had one in stock. It actually even says for Ford, if you guys can see that. So like I said, we're gonna go make our way to Home Depot. Hopefully, I'm really hoping and praying, guys, that they got some work done on the car, because the guy, the main owner, said give him 2 weeks. This Saturday will mark a week. If I go up there and nothing has been done, yeah.
A few minutes later.
All right, took some digging, but I think I got everything that I need. So I'm gonna make my way over to the shop and hopefully we can nip this thing in the butt, siphon out this fuel. I would need, probably still wouldn't be able to turn the car on, but here's what I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the battery off their hand. I'm gonna go let it charge at AutoZone. Yeah, AutoZone. Let them charge up the battery, or O'Reilly's. They're both about the same distance. They're like right next to each other, basically. And then we'll get some 93, throw it in the car. Then we will actually, well, they don't want me to start the car up yet until they finish all the welding. So if the guy finished all the welding, then I might be able to start up the car. But if he hasn't, I still won't be able to start up the car, because they don't want the engine with the shaking and everything. Not that the car should shake, but they don't want anything to come out of alignment, because I think he has everything lined up, which is why I'm also gonna talk. So what I didn't tell y'all is, the last time I went up there, I spoke with the owner, right? It's getting a little toasty in here. I spoke with the owner, right? I'm just gonna start the car here. I spoke with the owner and he said, as of right now, like, he has everything. The guy has everything that he needs in order to weld that piece on the car. So in my head, I'm like, okay, if he has everything he needs, why hasn't he done it yet? Well, today we're gonna ask that main question. If it's not done yet, why has he not done it yet? Because he claims that, you know, well, whenever he's waiting for parts, he'll kind of stop working on your car and go work on some other cars, this and that, blah, 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 back and forth. So I'm like, okay, I understand that, you know, if we're waiting on parts. Well, I don't think we're waiting on anything right now, aside from like some other minor things that are like from the front end of the car. In regards to the whole side quarter panel, I don't believe he's waiting on anything currently. So I hope for their sake that he has that piece on there, because if he's not, I'm gonna be hardball today, guys. Because he promised me that in about 2 weeks he would have a good majority. Basically, he was saying he'd have a lot more done on the car. Well, Saturday is gonna mark 2 weeks that we had that conversation, or mark a week that we had that conversation. So they would have until next Saturday, which would be like the, I don't even know when, but we shall see.
Longer than a few minutes later.
Holy down, guys. I was sitting in there for a minute trying to mess with getting that fuel siphoned. That is an actual process. Well, if I had watched a few videos in the beginning, it would honestly not be that bad. I would have had this done by now, but I didn't, and it kind of just made it worse than what it needs to be. So my guy actually still works here. He's gonna talk to one of the mechanics, see if they can't take off the gas cap or something in regards to the gas that'll, because these Fords that come with the easy fuel, capless gas tank or whatever, so whenever you pump gas, it bypasses, there's like 2 valves. There's the main one and then there's a second one. Well, I somehow managed to break off the second valve, so therefore I'm not able to sneak in all the way through it in order to put the filter, in order to get it nice and flush in there so that I can siphon the fuel. So he's gonna see if he can't get one of his mechanics to remove the little thing from there. Hopefully, I pray to God that they can, so it's not gonna cost more money in order for me to get that fixed. If they can do that, then the siphoning from there should be easy, because I bought long enough, hopefully long enough, because it's a Mustang. I don't think it's gonna be that so far deep in there, but hopefully it'll be long enough to be able to get all the way to the gas tank, and I'll be able to pump and siphon all the fuel out, and we should be good to go. So he said he's gonna text me within the hour. It's about 1:45 right now, so I'll probably text him back here. I'll text him if he doesn't text me, because he's always not honestly the best at getting back to me in regards to certain things. So I will reach back out to him probably around like 3 o'clock or so to see if his guys are able to do it. Hopefully he will say that they are. If they aren't, then it's gonna be another nightmare.
Yeah, feel me. I might sip out this bottle until it get hollow. Shit, I might sip out this bottle, just drowning my sorrows. Drowning my sorrows, be better tomorrow. Cause these broken dreams is as hard as it gets. My nigga died at only 25. I'm thanking God for letting me see in 26. Shit.